get better. You just never know. Boy, the break has improved for this kid, huh? I mean, again, the cue ball could have been better, but just being
easier. Still tough, though. Well, handled it with ease.
Maturing without maybe even him something, but we want to see him come truer a little quicker, right? And I think he does too. And I just confident strike there.
3, get there on merit.
Not saying one thing or another about that. It's just how it is. And I kind of feel like there's your pongers.
Little tester on the blue, this one. EB all the time.
Yeah, it's
not just here, Jeremy, though. I mean, even in the cup, you know, can you imagine being a young lad?
You know, it's just America's not short the talent. I think it's just a matter of the structure and keeping with it and understanding.
On his opponent, Justine Malario. So he marches on through to round 2.
On table number 3, Yannick Ponger's miscued, and they're for Payne McBride, and one you don't see very often.
Well, you said you liked Yannick's game.
We had a miscue on the break from SVB in the last tournament. I don't know if you remember that.
It's always a funny situation. We'll get over there in a minute, actually. Table 3 after this 9 of the balls. AJ ties it up.
Is he breaking with an open hand bridge?
Yes, he is, Jeremy.
Smashing them. Which, you know, I've always felt like once the template mini version of the wrap on the back of the cue, like Earl has, AJ has right there. Kind of like a tennis grip on the wrap. Eyes on them and looked like pretty simple stuff, which is a good sign for young players. Where he was from, I believe, if I remember correctly. Greatest player ever to come from Minnesota, which I don't know if you ever knew. Played everything well, really. And I think AJ will realize quickly.
He's young. The break is there. He's made the 1. Can he see enough of... Well, I'll tell you what, Jeremy. We've been working together a long time. You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just seeing what time it was. I was going to say, we've started at 1 o'clock. It's now 6 o'clock pretty much. And I think it's been a really good day one, a really good vibe.
Who actually lives in Florida, couldn't make the Orlando event, but has made his way here to Yuma.
Yeah, you were telling me he's having a really good day.
Well, it seemed like the guy knew some players and had been around pool for a long time. So pool is a very great hit there. Filipino-esque.
Yeah, the kick and the stick, as we call it.
Oh, this looks a little long. Yeah. The line just looked a little more like your club.
You could make a real big assessment of where both players are at if you've never seen them, just off that one.
You know, the break shot rule, the 4-inch pockets that also shows the qualities and maybe some of the ones that could get better.
Bit of a miss hit that. He was trying to come further.
But that's almost what I meant. Like before when I watch AJ, it's almost like he didn't want to let anything use it, whatever you want to say with it, and be able to play more pool.
Right. But if you think of it logically, you could still get beat in the last 1 to 8 in Florida.
But they're used to having that a little bit to where they're not trying to play that type of match, but they can regroup from it.
Yeah, that's a massive story. 57-year-old Johnny Archie's going to get his plaudits and he's through to round 2.
Yeah, and, you know, sports creates drama, but, if, you know, some good formats out there, it's more about just getting more events, right, for these guys to where if they do get beat, doing near the rail. I hit it clean. It's going to be short with the cue ball, but clean to the pocket.
Oh, I can't you?
Yeah, and I tell you, I looked at him though, and I don't know if it's really the climate. Maybe he's tuned in watching. She loves it.
Clearly, because I'm in comms.
Oh yeah, she loves you, Carl. Always picking up little nuggets from a little bit. Doesn't play much anymore, but of course your wife, she was a champion. Off 2 cushions out here, run between the 8 and 9.
Finding center of the table, same again here. Anyway, in the center, we'll get the job done.
Shortly. And it's getting near that time of the year where he starts to have some results. September, I don't know if he'll play it again. That's coming up as well. 9 ball. Oh, awful kiss on the cue ball. We're up top with the 5 on the other side. So it's got some work. Is he going to clip this ball? No. Tell you what, if he's stunning, this is not the easiest ball to get across on. Oof, get that awfully thick.
Up the rail. Pocket just swallowed it. Okay, we're just seeing a few faults creeping now, and it's a little bit worrying.
Floats this in with outside pretty easily. One heck of a tool, outside English. To get comfortable with it from a lot of different positions. You can do a lot with the cue ball from precarious positions from AJ.
He's easy on the eyes, isn't he? AJ Manis. Just as if he's practicing.
This guy's on the left there from the comms box.
Open bridge break from AJ. Looks good. He's going to be in trouble, though.
Of course, that's another way why they learned so quickly.
Where are you going with that? I was just looking to see if Jeffrey Roder, when he was involved in a tight match. What a jump shot that is, by the way. Yeah.
Yeah, he went really through the ball, which I personally think it's the best technique going through the ball that I like a lot is under pressure. It seems to hold up better than someone that's trying to be a little more.
Yeah, you're talking about the stroke, bit more of a deliberate style on certain shots, maybe just.
Yeah. Confident stroke, much better, and great recovery.
Yeah, that's not bad match so far. Good look at the cue action, Jeremy. Looks very nice and compact.
Yeah, pretty natural what he's doing.
Back to the action. Hand the tank to break.
And I tell you, it's not quite the same.
Well, he's currently 8-0 down to Moritz Neuhausen, so he's getting a real taste of what the tour's got to offer.
Yeah, you're talking about the kid from Korea.
Yeah, Jacob Parent, really nice guy, actually.
Nice guy, like everyone over there was so great. Big power shot here. Yeah, cheated the pocket there to avoid the 8. Very nice shot. Looks like he's going to play it up long. Minimum cue ball movement. He's gotten on the wrong side a little bit. So confident shot. Maybe a little fortunate.
Wow, Jeremy. It's not easy, buddy. Next time.
No, it's not. But I'll tell you what else is kind of coming about on table number 3.
And Scott. 9 ball goes in. We're tied up.
At Moscone, I just dealt with it. But other tournaments, I felt like I could. All right, if I started to feel a little more nervous, I tried to talk myself into calming down a little bit and just remind myself of a few things. Going to attack, I would assume, with a high ball. He's got to pure this. Oh, he's not attacking. Thought for sure the young kid would go there.
Well, this is going to work out very handy, too. Often you hit it a bit too far to the left or the right. Well, he's absolutely nailed it. That is unreal.
So many great kickers, real first players.
You could see the eye in. No extra lives, though, AJ.
Yeah, we've talked about a couple upsets already today, and of course, many great matches, not only going on now, but still to come. But just looking ahead at some of the matches we have in store for round 2, Kazakis versus Woodward, Lin Tai Lee against Atencio. Was it Albin Ocean and SVB? Is that what we talked about? So Roland Garcia against Bernie Regulario. Just one match after another. That's just a headliner going to be on the main TV table.
Yeah, Brandon Schuff had a good.
Well, tough player, especially once he starts to play a lot more events. The was
off of his arm.
Yeah, it goes out because, well, his right shoulder's a little forward. That's why that happens, you know. And the problem with that is when your timing's off, that's when it causes a major problem. But a gritty little out after getting out of line here.
Eyes.
We saw the one down. He looks pretty happy with it. And I guess so. The two's over the pocket.
Left English. But the pace is key here. Does he risk going middle of the table? He is doing. He's looking a little light of pace and needs it to stop.
Just a natural high ball. Yeah, that was well done right there. Can draw and kill it. Could go with a high ball to kill short side as well.
Yeah, Phil Yates would know the answer to that. He'd have it in his notepad, JJ.
Okay. Well, you got to like it. I'll just get into the cue ball a little. Put off the top cushion to come back for the 8. That looks perfect. All right, Rip. Yeah. Big favorite, but definitely a little missable.
Definitely missable, this. That was better. Thumped it in the middle of the hole. Watch out, cue ball. That's going to be close.
Oh, it's amazing. And again, another level, in my opinion. Boy, he could have got out above for a pretty easy 6-3
Netherlands.
Yeah, for sure. But you can tell he's pretty athletic as well. Smashing the break pongers. You can tell a little bit different kind of problem. Ball on the side.
Yeah, just pinched it. Hit it nice, but don't you think, hold on a minute, have another look. So I'm glad he did. Changed his bridge hand a minute last second.
I think he will be playing that. I think he's going to try and avoid it. He didn't get into the ball enough. He wanted to fall below this where he could say he's going to try and punch the ball up as close as he can and make a decision from there. And I don't know if it's attacking or not.
I thought he'd roll through, actually. Yeah, just like that.
And one with top English. So it wasn't the bottom English that caused the problems.
He's down quick, so he's happy. Well, we've lost Big Catchit, but Plenty will catch it. He's out there having his warm-up over on table 10. He's going to be facing Scott Bernard. Got to go up table somewhere. He didn't have the wrap on in Florida,
on the left side of the cue ball and needs it. Yeah, that's what I always saw. It was going to escape the cue ball. Yeah, this is odds are it's going to be 7-7. You can't really get many. All right, this looks ideal. A little draw stroke maybe for the 7. Hey, that's about to play DeWong, but got to feel like it's going to be a competitive match.
Yeah, it's a bit like...
Yeah, and I'll tell you, Florida was the first time I seen DeWong kind of like almost didn't know sometimes what he wanted to really do and seemed a little out of sorts. So he needs to regroup moving forward. And there you have it, Hank. There's more great players now than before. And as there should be, there's more events. I don't know about this. He can double kiss this in. There's so many ways to make the 7. Just like that. I mean, he did end up
table, hasn't he?
Well, and just like talked about that with Dean Shields, I think Dean sometimes does push out. And there's some that you know you're not going to get back just because that's the scenario and that's just how the situation is. But that's very rare. But you don't want to, not today, not tomorrow. That looked a little overhit, and it almost was. Handball tournaments at the clubs and stuff like that. And those types of tournaments get a lot of players because they're races to 3, races to 2, whatnot. But that's what could land on it, maybe get a little more speed. Boy, I can take that. I thought the 2 was going to go, so here you go, Harrison.
You know, and an American, the next match, the last match of the evening, is similar. However, it's a couple of the old guard.
Inducted into the BCA Hall of Fame later this year. Big congrats to him again. Told him congrats earlier this morning. Oh, that one kicked a little bit, it looked like, for a cleaner contact on the object ball. Still, every timeline of try not to stress too much when you do get a low out.
Up and down off both short rails. Yeah, looks good. Yep, the new world number 1 against Max Eberle. And of course, that Duong Kwok Kwang against Chang Zuqian over on AJ Manas fires another 9-ball in. You just...
Yeah, open hand bridge again. Gets a lot of power with the open hand bridge. 2 ball's going to drop as well. The red 3 is going to get covered up on the cue ball for safety. Yeah, that's way thick. Needs to go quite a bit as well. I felt like he had to hit it thick to get the cue ball how he wanted. All right, great shot. Perfect position, or it'll do till perfect. Overall stroke is all that's needed. We'll open the pocket up a little bit. Yeah, that was dead center. 9-8 over Al Shaheen.
ball like this a few racks ago. Slammed it in. He slams another in. What a match this has been. The balls have not really come out sketchy and clustered. Presume I've just jinxed that by saying that, but we'll see.
Yeah, I don't know if he's going to get a look at he's running the ball, maybe?
I think he's playing it off the top, and hopefully it comes back without a double hit. Well, he's played it soft. Okay. Well, this is not going to work.
All right, don't let the 2 get away. 3-9 combo, not bad.
Under the gun with a long shot.
Oh, he's going to catch the 3.
Pongers will be feeling it. There's no doubt about it. He's asked the question.
Or stunned in anything, really. Well, he sure is glad it looks like he's
got a white tennis wrap on his cue like Earl the Pearl. Ooh, took a bit of a wobble. It's important you get to the hill first, isn't it, JJ? You just feel like you've just got
He knows it, but we're seeing the break shot's going to end up becoming a nice weapon here for this young man. He wants to stay in this. Doesn't want to lose that first match. Now 9-8. Bang McBride.
With the last break of the match for AJ. Can he win it with a golden? No. Oh, it's not going to scratch. Wow, this match. Tell you ball colours and cloth and all this, but listen, this is purely down to Harrison. Had to draw back a bit here, JJ. How is he here? Brown ball is hooked. He's in a terrible spot over there.
He doesn't have to come all the way for the side. Don't think you got to get all the way around. 2 rails for the corner is just fine. Yeah, he was trying to come for the side. And
yeah, when you're trying to set 5, so Pongers has got ball in hand.
This is that outside English I was telling you about that he's so good with. And most great players are, but he uses it a lot in pressure situations. Doesn't mind spinning the cue ball.
A lot of positives to take from this. Without a doubt, there is. You're not old and washed up like me, and you got the world at your feet. And you'll be back. AJ, look at that, the fist pump. He wants it.